You know what's slowly killing you? What's quietly stealing your happiness, your potential, your entire life? It's not what you think. It's not your job. It's not your relationship. It's not even that voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough. It's that you care too damn much. Oh, did that hit a nerve? Good, because while everyone else is selling you comfort, I'm selling you the truth. And the truth hurts before it heals. You care so much about what people think of you that you've become a prisoner to their opinions. You care so much about getting everything right that you're paralyzed by perfection. You care so much about not failing that you never truly try. When was the last time you did something because you wanted to, not because it would look good on Instagram or impress your friends or make mommy and daddy proud? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to glide through life, achieving everything they touch, while you're stuck overthinking every tiny decision until the opportunity has long passed you by? The prison of caring. Let me paint you a picture. You wake up. First thing you do? Check your phone. Someone liked your post. Dopamine hit. Someone didn't respond to your message. Anxiety spike, and your day hasn't even started yet. You dress carefully, not for comfort, not even for style, but to avoid judgment. Heaven forbid someone thinks your shoes are last season or your haircut is trying too hard. You go to work or school where you bite your tongue in meetings because you're terrified of sounding stupid. You rework that email 15 times because you're worried about the tone. You say yes to projects you hate because you're afraid of disappointing people. And at night, you lie awake replaying every social interaction, every decision, every tiny moment where you might have been judged and found wanting. And for what? For what? You know what the brutal truth is? Most people are too wrapped up in their own insecurities to give you more than a passing thought. That thing you've been obsessing over for days. They forgot it 5 minutes after it happened. But here's where it gets really pathetic. You know this and you still can't stop caring. The caring hierarchy. Not all caring is created equal. Let me break it down for you. Level 1. Caring about things you can't control. The weather, other people's opinions, the past. If you're stuck here, you're an amateur at suffering. Level 2. Caring about things that don't matter. Your social media metrics. Whether the stranger at the coffee shop thinks you're cool. The brand of your shoes. This is where most of you live. Level 3. Caring so much about things that do matter that you sabotage them. Your health, but you're so obsessed with perfect nutrition that you develop an eating disorder. Your work, but you're so afraid of failure that you never finish anything. Where do you fall on this hierarchy of misery? Are you starting to see the problem yet? The biology of caring too much. Let's get scientific for a moment. When you care too much, your body goes into low-grade fight-or-flight mode. Cortisol spikes. Your immune system takes a hit. Inflammation increases. Your brain's prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for rational decision-making, gets hijacked by your amygdala, the fear center. In other words, caring too much doesn't just make you miserable, it makes you stupid. Evolution designed your caring system for a world of immediate physical threats, predators, rival tribes, natural disasters. Not for a world where a mean comment on social media can trigger the same biological response as a bear attack. Your ancient hardware can't handle modern caring software. System overload was inevitable. But here's what nobody tells you. There's freedom on the other side of caring too much. Not caring too little, there's a crucial difference. But caring strategically, selectively, purposefully. The dark side of empathy. But wait, I hear you protest. Isn't caring about others a good thing? Isn't empathy a virtue? Sure, if you enjoy being manipulated, if you love being drained dry by emotional vampires, If you want to go through life as a human sponge, absorbing everyone else's problems until you're too heavy to move. Empathy without boundaries isn't a virtue, it's a weakness. A weakness that others will exploit, whether they mean to or not. Did you know there's something called empathetic distress? It's when you feel someone else's pain so intensely that you become incapacitated by it. You're not helping them, you're just creating two suffering people instead of one. How many times have you taken on someone else's emotional baggage to the point where you can't function? And did it actually help them, or did it just make you feel important, like some kind of emotional martyr? Hard question, isn't it? Does your caring make you feel superior? Does it give you a sense of identity? Are you addicted to the drama of caring too much? The myth of control. Here's the real reason you care too much. You're under the delusion that caring gives you control. If you care enough about your partner's mood, maybe you can fix it. If you care enough about that presentation, maybe it will be perfect. If you care enough about your body, maybe it will finally look the way you want. Newsflash: the universe doesn't care how much you care. Results don't correlate with caring intensity. Often they're inversely related. The athlete who's obsessed with winning chokes under pressure. The parent who's obsessed with their child's success creates a neurotic, rebellious kid. Caring too much is just another form of trying to control the uncontrollable. And that, my friend, is the definition of insanity. Strategic caring. The path forward. So what's the alternative? Not caring at all? Becoming some nihilistic zombie drifting through life? No. The answer is strategic caring. Strategic caring means investing your emotional energy where it makes a difference and divesting where it doesn't. It means caring deeply about your core values, freedom, creativity, connection, whatever they are for you, and caring very little about everything else. It means asking yourself before you spin into an anxiety spiral, will this matter in 5 years? Will it even matter next week? It means understanding that caring is a finite resource. Every unit of caring you waste on unnecessary things is unavailable for the things that actually deserve it. When you care strategically, magical things happen. Decisions become easier because most options get filtered out by your selective caring. Your energy multiplies because it's not being drained by 1,000 little concerns. Your confidence grows because you're no longer dependent on external validation. Your relationships improve because you're no longer an emotional chameleon. But I'll be honest with you, this isn't easy. Your caring patterns are deeply ingrained. They're connected to your identity, your trauma, your entire worldview. The first time you consciously choose not to care about something that used to consume you, it will feel wrong, irresponsible, maybe even selfish. That discomfort is the feeling of growth, of freedom, of finally breaking the chains you forged yourself. The caring detox. Let me give you a framework for this, because I know you love your systems and step-by-step guides. Here's how you detox from caring too much. Step 1. Caring audit. For 1 week, write down everything you catch yourself caring about. Rate each item from 1 to 10 on how much emotional energy you invest in it. Then ask, does caring this much serve me or harm me? Step 2. Create a do not care list. Just like it sounds. A literal list of things you commit to stop caring about. Other people's opinions about your life choices? On the list. The political views of strangers on the internet? On the list. Whether your Instagram post gets enough likes? Definitely on the list. Step 3. Develop caring boundaries for things you do need to care about: your health, your close relationships, your work. Define exactly how much caring is productive. Beyond that point, caring becomes harmful. Draw the line. Step 4. Practice strategic indifference. When something triggers you to care, Pause. Ask, is this worth my caring energy? If not, consciously choose indifference. Not apathy, indifference. There's a difference. But here's where most people fail. They try to stop caring through sheer willpower. That's like trying to stop a river with your bare hands. You need to understand why you care too much before you can change it. The roots of overcaring. For most of you, caring too much started as a survival strategy. Maybe you grew up with unpredictable parents, so you became hyper-vigilant, caring about every tiny shift in mood, every potential sign of danger. Maybe you were rejected socially, so you developed an obsession with being liked, with fitting in at all costs. Maybe you were praised only for achievement, so you learned to care pathologically about success and to fear failure, like death itself. Your overcaring isn't weakness. It was adaptive once. It helped you survive, but now it's holding you back from actually living. Do you want to know the most liberating truth I ever learned? Here it is. Most of your fears about not caring enough are projections. You're not afraid of what will happen if you stop caring so much. You're afraid of who you'll be. If you're not the person who cares so much about everyone and everything, who are you? If you're not exhausting yourself trying to be perfect, what's your value? If you're not constantly anxious about the future, how will you stay prepared? These are the questions that keep you locked in the prison of caring too much. And they're based on lies you've told yourself for so long that you've forgotten they're not facts. The liberation of not giving a damn. Let me tell you what's on the other side of caring too much. Space. Mental and emotional space to actually enjoy your life. Energy. Suddenly you have reserves you didn't know were possible. Authenticity. When you stop caring so much about approval, you discover your true self. Effectiveness. Ironically, you actually perform better when you care less about the outcome. Want to know a secret? The most successful people in any field aren't the ones who care the most. They're the ones who care deeply about a very small number of things and have trained themselves not to care about everything else. They're not heartless, they're not cold, they're focused. And focus requires elimination. So here's my question to you. What would you do differently tomorrow if you stopped caring what others thought? If you stopped caring about perfection? If you stopped caring about potential failure? Would you speak up more? Take that risk? Create that thing? End that relationship? Start that business? Whatever your answer, that's your path to freedom. The paradox of caring. Here's the beautiful paradox. When you stop caring too much about everything, you can finally care deeply about what matters. When you stop caring about what people think, you can care about actually helping them. When you stop caring about being perfect, you can care about being authentic. When you stop caring about avoiding failure, you can care about genuine growth. The problem was never that you cared. It's that your caring was scattered, reactive, and fear-based rather than focused, proactive, and love-based. So here's my challenge to you. Start a caring revolution in your life. Overthrow the tyranny of caring too much about everything. Install a new regime of strategic, purposeful caring. It won't happen overnight. You'll relapse into old caring patterns. You'll find yourself lying awake at 3 a.m. worrying about something that doesn't matter. When that happens, don't beat yourself up. Just notice it. Ah, there I go, caring too much again. And gently redirect your caring energy where it belongs. The ultimate freedom. Here's what it all comes down to. Caring too much is slow suicide. It's death by 1,000 cuts to your spirit, your potential, your joy. But you can choose differently. Starting now, starting today, you can choose to care deeply about your purpose, your growth, your true connections, and to release your death grip on everything else. I'm not telling you to stop caring. I'm inviting you to care wisely, to care powerfully, to care in a way that creates rather than destroys. Because when you get this right, when you finally break free from caring too much, that's when your real life begins. So what's it going to be? Will you keep drowning in the ocean of caring too much? Or will you learn to surf it? The choice is yours. But if you're still watching this, some part of you is ready for change. Some part of you is tired of caring so damn much about things that don't deserve your energy. Listen to that part. It's the voice of your freedom. If this video punched you in the gut, good. It was supposed to. Hit subscribe for more truth bombs that nobody else has the courage to drop. Like this video if you're ready to stop caring too much and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And leave a comment telling me one thing you're going to stop caring about today. I read every comment, and I'll be checking to see who's actually serious about changing their life. Until next time, remember, care deeply about few things, not superficially about everything. That's where power lives.